Hello! We're at day 5. This is so awesome. We're doing it. And as a special treat, since we've been working so hard, it's going to be a shorter day. So get as much out of it as you can. Sometimes a really short but really good practice session is all that we need to keep motivated and keep going and get a lot of really good work done. Okay, let's get started. Here we are on the chromatic scale. Today we're going to take it just a little bit faster. We're going to start on half notes at 80. And let's see. Let's start by tonguing every single note. Okay. Also, we're going to go up to, let me mark it for you, high F sharp. We're going up one more note. And as we come down, we're going to look for the G flat. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath, stand tall. We're ready to play this morning, tonguing every note on half notes. Ready, go. Excellent. Okay, now I'm actually going to slow it down because I want us to play eighth notes. Okay, so now we're going to be at 60. We're going to try the whole thing again up to high F sharp, slurring this time up and down, and we're going to play eighth notes. Okay, you can do this. Deep breath in, stand tall, ready, and go. Excellent work. Now let's move on to our F major scale. So let's see, yesterday we were playing eighth notes at about 60, and I'm going to take it up to 70. I think we got that fast yesterday too, I can't remember now. Okay, so let's just do this. F major, we're on 70, we're going to play slurred eighth notes. Deep breath. Ready, go. Excellent. Okay, now this time we're going to do it one more time, and I want you to do it from memory. Close your eyes and try it. Deep breath in. Ready, go. Good job. I want you to be able to play all of your scales from memory. It should be really easy, even if they don't make you for auditions, which I would like to say is a huge mistake for Kansas I think all scales should be memorized. It's not hard for you guys to do that. Okay, so now let's go on to B flat major. Here we go. Let's see, what should we do for B flat? We have these high notes. Let's try quarter notes in 70. Straight through. Slurred. Okay, deep breath in, stand tall, ready? Go. Wonderful, we've got really high notes, and my son is singing high notes in the living room. I can hear it from here. Okay, now I'm going to put it at 45, and we're going to think eighth notes on this. We're going to do it one more time. I want you to get this B flat scale really fast eventually, but right now we're just going for clean fingers. Deep breath in, ready, go. Excellent. Okay, that's it for our scales today. So today for the Bach, the only thing I want to focus on is the double. The double presents some challenges just because of the rhythm. It's also a really flashy solo for the flute. If you did your homework yesterday, you listened to the recording and you could hear that the strings in the orchestra fall away, and the only thing that's left playing is the solo flutist, the harpsichord, and the cello player. So the harpsichord and the cello in Baroque music form the continuo, or the basso continuo. So it makes it great for the flute player because the flutist can really be heard, show off a little bit, and that's why Bach wrote this very flashy, impressive solo in the double. Then after the double is finished, the strings come back in as we da capo to the beginning of the Polonaise. So knowing this format in the Polonaise and double is really great for your education and how to play Baroque music. A lot of Baroque music have this form where you have a beginning section, a middle section that has a different texture because of the different instruments that are playing, and then once again you go back da capo to the beginning and have a fine in the middle. I'm making quote signs in the middle of the piece. Okay, so what I'd like to do is start where we left off. We were ending here on this F sharp. I'd like to try and work on the final line and final two lines of this, and then play the whole double. Okay. So we're going to start on this F sharp, and we're going to set the metronome eighth notes at 50. So don't forget, because the eighth note gets the beat, we're going to play every other 16th note on the beat. Okay, look ahead. We've got A sharps. Don't forget, A sharp is the same thing as B flat. There's another one. We're going to be playing C sharps in the music. We have some accidentals here. I'm going to play through this so you can hear it, and then I want you to play with me, and then we're going to take some of the more interesting, juicy measures and try to play them together. Okay, so here I start on this F sharp. Here I go. And we're only taking the second measure today. I have heard most flutists, most editions have that slur in the second ending. Okay, excellent. Now I want you to join me. So here we go on F sharp. Don't forget a C sharp as we go up. So deep breath, shoulders back and down. Ready, go. All right, good. There's a wonderful moment here at the end of this measure where you play the A sharp, where we cadence just a little bit. A cadence means you come to an end. And here we are back at a new phrase. So I like to ritardando just a little bit right there and then start a tempo as the new phrase begins. It's a little bit hard to do with the metronome. It just sounds like I'm coming in late, but that's why I'm coming in late on that B. I'll try not to do it too much with the metronome, but as we play it faster and faster, you'll feel that wonderful cadence, and we get to acknowledge that this final phrase has started on the beat. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Now what I'd like to do is back up just a little bit, because when I'm practicing, I do little bits, and then I add a little bit, and then add a little bit, and add a little bit. So let's start right here. Same tempo, 50 for the 8th note. We'll play the whole second half. Okay. Deep breath in, shoulders back and down. Ready, go. All right, so now let's back up a little bit more. We're going to try the beginning of the doublet, okay? And we're going to take the second ending and keep going till we take the second ending again. All right, one time through, second endings. Ready, go. That was wonderful. That's it for the Bach today. Good job. Okay, for today's sight reading, I'm very excited because it presents some nice challenges. One thing I want you to notice is we have dotted 16ths with a 32nd note. So I want you to think about this. It's not scary. You can do this. Think of this little grouping. It's just one beat, right? So they've taken 2 eighth notes, the second eighth note, they've stuck in this wonderful dotted rhythm. So that rhythm here, the 16th note, is a lot like one that you've played before, the 8th note dotted with a 16th note. Only it just fits in half a beat. Okay, so I've written out the beat lightly, but you can also just see with these bars how the beat is grouped. And I want you to notice when we clap this out loud, you'll hear the same rhythm over and over. When we play it with our flutes, we're just going to have to make sure that we play the same rhythm over and over with different notes. Although now that I'm even looking at it here, which is really good to do before you play, it looks like, look, it's just up an octave. Fabulous. Okay, so this isn't going to be as hard as I thought. So I'm going to turn on the tempo. We're just going to do it at 65, not too slow because it is allegretto, but not crazy fast. And we're going to try to clap it. So when we start, I'm going to say 1, 2, and a 1. That's how we begin it. Okay, let's do this. You can do it. Ready? 1, 2, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2, and 1, and a 2, and a 1. Rest, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2, and 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2. All right. So you can do this. You just have to expose yourself to these strange rhythms, put down your flute, write out the rhythms if you have to, and then clap it so that you're really good at rhythm. That's the only way people get good at rhythm. You can't really do it with your flute while you're playing. It's much better if you just do it on its own. Okay, so pick up that flute and let's try to play this. Okay, take a deep breath in. I'm going to start it just like we did clapping. 1, 2. I just didn't even play that up an octave. Good, you guys. We can do this. Okay, let's try it one more time so we can see how great we sound. Okay. Remember, first time sight reading, you just do your best. Don't be too critical. 1, 2. I love it. Okay, so that's it for sight reading today. Wonderful job, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Be sure to like and subscribe to the videos so that you can get them emailed to you, and I'll see you tomorrow.